Hey guys, how's it going? It's Epic, and today I'm bringing something new to this channel. It is a FIFA 17 career mode challenge, and this challenge is called the Try Not to Get Sacked Challenge, where I have to take Middlesbrough from the Premier League all the way down to League 2. Yes, get them relegated 3 times without getting sacked, and it is the hardest thing I've ever done on career mode. Literally, it took me 13 hours to do this over a period of 2 days. And that is why I did not upload yesterday, but this is incredible, and it's going to be very difficult to take a team to League 2 and also keep our board very, very happy. Now, we have a pretty decent team, they're graded up there, a few good players as well, so this could be a challenge. We have to get rid of our best players and then bring in some poor players to replace them. Hull City, probably the worst team if you look at their actual ratings of their players. And if we can get a team worse than theirs, build a team worse than theirs, we will stand a good chance to get relegated, as well as Sunderland's team, who came last in real life in the Premier League. Pretty poor squad. And also, we have transferred some of our best players. Every player over 70 rated is on the transfer list, so hopefully that will help us to get rid of those players and have a poor squad. Now, we've got some youth scouting network set up so we can get some youth players in, maybe ones with high potential, so we can increase our financial gains and hopefully use some financial objectives and get rich. Now, youth development is one of the things we need to do, and also another one is financial. They're two quite important ones, and we have to focus on financial because it's high priority. Okay, Ayala, he's going to go, accept the offer, so he's going to go to West Brom, get rid of him. 73 rated, too high for me. He's gone, sign a contract, and he's off. Now, there's some youth players here. We're going to sign some of these, get them into the squad. They're quite low rated, so hopefully that'll help us get a youth development objective, and it might give the AI more options, so maybe they'll pick quite a weak player here. So we'll see. Now, this is a league table for after 10 games, and Middlesbrough, 16th place, in the perfect position. We don't want to come last like rock bottom, but we do want to just do it, because otherwise if we come rock bottom, then they will just sack us straight away. And in the position now, we're in the absolute perfect place to just get relegated but not get sacked. And these are some more objectives. So mid-table and round 16 of the FA Cup shouldn't be too difficult, but we just got to make sure we don't. You know, if we can get to FA Cup and do well in that, then it should be fine to not get sacked, basically. And this is now our worst starting 11. I put the worst players in it, and potentially that might mean that the AI picks them more. I don't know. But we're going to try everything we can to get ourselves relegated. Now, these are, after 10 games, the stats of the players. So the best players have played every game, which is unfortunate. But the good sign is we're still near the bottom of the table, and that means we could get relegated quite easily. We bottom after 19 of those games, 10 points, 11 points behind Hull City. Now, this is quite bad because, yes, we're in relegation, but they could sack us at any moment now, considering we're so far down towards the bottom. Okay, these are our players, so there's quite a few poor players in here. This is great. Every time we get some poor players in here, I feel better because it's making our team a lower rated team overall. Ah, we've done it. We have now got relegated. Yes, I can't believe I'm saying that. So we have managed to get relegated, and I'm celebrating it. What? 20th place, wow, 18 points away from Burnley and Hull City. We did it by an absolute mile. Hull City unlucky. Now, we are only 55 on the manager popularity rating, so no one really likes us that much. We've got no friends, but yeah, we struggled on youth developments. And we did do one of the brand exposure ones, which is one of the things that kept it up to 55. It could have been lower. We had none of the domestic success ones, which is quite poor. But the financial one, again, we haven't done that, but that will be completed at the end of the season. And this is one of our squads now, our worst squad, and it's looking pretty poor, to be honest. Look at that. Who would want that? That's like Sunday League standard, not even Premier League standard. And we've only got one player who needs a contract, but we'll sign him up because he's terrible. Alright, Season 2 in the Championship. This time I'm going for a strategy where I try to do quite well, get my rating up for the board, and then next season will be the season where I go to get relegated. And hopefully we do that quite nicely. Let's try and get to the playoffs. As you can see, here are some of our objectives. Again, same as last year for youth. And finance is a bit different. 85 million, that is a crazy amount. How are we supposed to do that? But the 10% of there is quite easy. but 85 million, you're having a laugh, board. What are you doing? And brand exposure, 6.8 million in shirt sales. So that, I don't know how you really do that, but that can't be that hard, really. I think I just need to buy another player in there, and hopefully it's not too good, so he just does well and he gets us up again. Okay, so we're going to keep some players this time. A bit of a different strategy, like I said before. Trying to have quite a decent season, come like third and not get promoted. And then our board might like us, and then we can try and push for relegation, have less chance of getting sacked next season. And here we go, a lot of players now, we're just keeping them all, making sure people can't buy him, because Arsenal want him alone. And we're going to see if we can go and buy Sturridge. Why not? Let's try and get those shirt sales up, let's try and get the brand exposure up, and that's a great way to do it. Also, it'll keep us in a good position, because then we can get playoff places quite easily, hopefully anyway. And there we are, after 10 games, we are third, in the perfect position, 2 points behind top, only 1 point behind Hull City. That's kind of worrying, because we could end up getting automatic promotion, but hopefully we don't. Hopefully we just get the playoffs, the board don't hate us too much, and we can go on next season and absolutely just bomb the league completely and come bottom. Now, Chapman, he's only 66. A lot of these players here, 64, 64, 58. There's a lot of players that are so poor in the squad, and that is great. 32 games gone now, 61 points. Again, only 1 point behind Aston Villa. This could get tight at the end of the season. Trying to come third is going to be difficult, but it's definitely possible, and I'm sure we can lose in the playoffs. At the end, or not the end, but nearly at the end, we're actually 2 points in the automatic promotion places, which is pretty poor. If we get promoted, we've got to get relegated from the Premier League once again, and we're pretty much back to square one. We don't want that. We don't want that, but we do lose to Cardiff. Yes, we've lost. Yes, can't believe I'm saying that, but we've lost to Cardiff and lost to Birmingham. This is looking good. Hopefully, Aston Villa gets some points. We're playing against QPR then in the playoffs, so we do get to the playoffs, and we end up losing 3-0. We end up actually getting knocked out of the playoffs quite easily, and again, look, 1-0, which means we'll be staying in the Championship next season, getting there. We've transfer listed a lot of players now. We want to really, really ruin this squad, get a terrible squad for this season, and hopefully we can just do horrible. We've changed our tactics to some absolutely horrendous ones. I mean, if you use this in Ultimate Team, you would never win. It doesn't matter how good you are, you probably never ever win. Okay, so we end up coming 17th in our first or second season in Championship. We're still trying to get rid of those good players, and it is slowly happening, but we need a bit more time now. Maybe one more season, hopefully, we will be in League One. Please. Again, I'm transfer listing a lot of players. Look at that, 78, 78, 78. 77. There's a lot of players in there that are too good for this league, and we have to get rid of them. So again, the same objective for brand exposure, 6.8 million earnings from shirt sales, gain automatic promotion, and then there's us trying to get relegated. This could be poor, but it's only medium, so hopefully they don't sack us. But as you can see, our popularity is 38, and financial, keep salary growth under 20%. That shouldn't be too difficult at all. It should be fairly easy. Just don't sign any more players and it's going to stay at 0. And then youth development, similar stuff to before, but then one extra one where you got to get someone in and play him for so many games and blah 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 blah. It's always the same sort of stuff, to be honest, and things don't change that much. And we are going to sell Ben Gibson for 7.5 million. We're racking in the cash here. We're getting a lot of money, and we're not doing anything with it because we can't buy any good players. But we are going to buy this player. We need to have a decent squad so we don't get completely relegated. Like, we don't come bottom. But it's difficult to try and judge it. And there's some youth players in here. Hopefully they'll grow up and become good so we can sell them for loads of money later on and get those financial objectives completed. You know, we're only paying like 400 quid for a week for a wage. So that's quite good for us in terms of our objectives. And we will release some players now. We actually ended up not selling him in the end anyway, and we end up losing in the end, and we do finish 3 points ahead of relegation. Are you kidding me? 3 points! You're so close. At least in last season we were miles away, but this time we're so close, and we don't get relegated. We need to get relegated. Come on, please, please, can we get relegated next season? I can't go through this again. No. Okay, next season. This is our time to shine. Or, well, I say that, time to not shine. We need to make sure we get less points than last season. Come on. Come on. Okay, we're going to sell Dale Fry, 76 rated player. Okay, we're 2 points ahead with a few games to go. 9 games to go. Come on, don't get too many points. And Coventry, please, can you just get loads of points to have a great run and just overtake us? That would be really nice. We do draw Sheffield Wednesday. Okay. I think this is one of our last games of the season as well, so we have to make sure we lose games, to be honest. And we finished 3 points ahead again! How does someone stay up with 30 points in League 1 in Championship? How does that even happen? That's like unheard of. Usually it's like 40 to 50 points to stay up. Now it's like, you need 28 to stay up. What? Okay, 3rd time lucky, please! We need to get relegated! Joe Fryer, I don't know what I'm going to do with this guy actually. I think I'm going to keep him. But here we go. A lot of youth players again. He's awful, which is great. And this is our squad so far. Look, Castanos, he's ruining it. He's 78 rated. We've got 2 great centre-backs as well. And it's a performance meeting. Oh, this is really scary. Really scary. We could get sacked any minute now. Oh, we've done it! Get in there! 9 points in relegation. Finally, we've absolutely smashed it out the park this time. Coming 22nd in the Championship, and we're going to be in League 1 next season. Only 1 relegation to go, and we'll be in League 2. Yes! The same similar objectives. I mean, it gets quite old after a while, you know. The same sort of stuff. Sign this player, get this many shirt sales, grow your club by this much, or get this much money, or something like that. It's the same sort of stuff. It's quite boring. It should change a bit more and have more objectives in it. And reduce player wages by £17,000 a week. That should not be hard. Just get rid of a player, that'll do it. Look, this guy, look at that. 76. Oh my god. 81 as well in the cam. That's quite a big rating. We need to get rid of these players. Really do. We're even looking for free agents now to fill our squad a bit more so that we can do okay. But we are first. 5 points clear. We could be in Championship next season, which would be a complete and utter disaster. We can't have that. If we have that, I might just give up. Like, seriously. Okay, so we've gone for the measure now. We've gone to forfeit matches to lose games because I'm scared. And we get to the playoffs. We do come, I think, 3rd. 5-0. I'm surely we're going to lose the playoffs, alright? Surely we're going to lose the playoffs now. 5-0. We have done. And now we're going to try and buy League 2 players. That is our goal now. Let's buy some League 2 players. If we have a League 2 squad, then in theory, we should get relegated to League 2. Right? We're going to sell this guy. We've had him for so many seasons now, and he is going to go to Reading. Alright, okay, this guy is beautiful. Beauty man, come to my squad. Perfect rating for you. And we are now on the borderlines of getting relegated. 21st place. 32 points, joint with Swindon Town. This is where it starts to get a bit tense. We need to lose games. Okay, so we ended up coming 20th. 3 points again! That's happened 3 times now. What? 3 points! Swindon Town, could you have not just won like another game or 2? You know, help me get relegated again and win the challenge. But no, you make this even longer by doing that. But we do lose a game at the end of another season. And this time we're relegated. Get in there! We have done it. We've completed the challenge. We've taken a Premier League team and got them all the way down to League 2. We've got them relegated 3 times. And we haven't got sacked once. There we go. 15 plays. Starting the season in League 2. Middlesbrough, we have destroyed you. We've ruined you. And there, the challenge is completed. And as you can probably tell by my voice, I am so excited. We took 13 hours of gameplay to do that. In nearly all in one day. I had to spend a bit this morning as well to do that. And that is just insane. We've done it. Oh yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. We've done it. And anyway, thanks for watching the video. If you got this far, you're a legend. And please leave a like because you want to see more of these. And what else do you want to see? Do you want to see experiments? Do you want to see more career stuff? What do you want to see? And if so, you want to see experiments, and tell me which ones you want to see, because I don't know what to make right now and I can't read minds. If you want to see something, and don't be afraid to put it in the comment section down below. And that is it from me. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys later. Bye!